Humble Bundle interview.
Well, hi Caleb, I'm Luke, one of the engineers of Humble Bundle. Before we get started, can you just tell me a little bit about yourself and your background? Well, what did you do before coming here?
Played a lot of video games.
Okay. And where did you work last?
School.
Okay. Okay. And what brought you to Humble Bundle?
Being an engineer.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
that I can go to the bowling day.
All right.
Me too. I'm being an engineer.
Do you have a favorite game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay. Classic. What do you like about it?
You basically get to build vehicles and go into worlds, and you get to fight Gruntilda.
So are you more interested in sort of a front end or back end position?
What are those?
The front end position is more involved with making the web pages as they're seen by the customers, and back end is more running the servers and databases that generate the data.
Probably databases if... Wait.
Yeah, Kerbal Space Program.
If it means going to the databases there, building spaceships, yes.
All right. The other thing you can think about is which language you prefer to write in. Front end.
English. Definitely. I don't speak just English. I speak... Oh, you're not in the conversation. You're supposed to be...
So you can choose between Python or JavaScript.
Python, because it sounds cool. I basically write tons of Python.
All right, so that's good because both Python and databases are the back end. I think the table's shaking a little bit, so technical difficulties. So can you talk about an experience you've had working with another person on a team?
I don't have any.
You've never worked on a team with someone before?
Well, yes, if it means planting something or being in Super Mario World.
Okay. And have you ever run into a situation where there's been disagreement on the team?
Yes,
And what have you done to resolve that?
pretty much. Pick a random game.
It doesn't have to be in relationship to a game.
It has to be!
He wants to know what kind of team player you are. So you have to think of an example in your life where you were part of
a baseball team and soccer team.
And has there ever been something that was disappointing, or like someone else wanted to play the position you wanted to play?
You don't play positions.
Well, on your base, you did.
That's on
You just switch them
baseball
around a
teams.
lot, yes.
We do I usually argue on pitcher or catcher.
Yeah, so when there's disagreement, you argue?
Pretty much.
What happens if you're doing a group project at school and someone wants to do it a different way than you do?
Have you ever had any experience as a leader of a team?
No.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
Probably yes.
Okay.
Let's stop talking to this.
I'm gonna give you a simple problem. All right, you're gonna have to figure it out.
Yes, I will give the problem and you'll figure it out. What's 10 plus 1?
Well, that's so. Well, it's 11, but
Okay, now it's 2 plus
It's hard to
2,
show.
little baby. 4.
Okay,
4. That's
you should
good.
probably let the interviewer ask the questions in an interview.
All right. So if we have some number, we'll call it x, and we know that x plus 3 is 7. Could you figure out what number x is?
4.
Okay. What if you had two numbers, x and y, and you knew that x was the same as y plus 1, and that x and y added together made 3? What are x and y?
X and Y together?
X is 1 higher than y, and x
3. Y would be 3.
Uh-huh.
And them together would be 7. X and Y.
Alright.
X
Alright. So if y were 3, okay. What if I didn't tell you what y was, but I told you that x and y together were 3?
X would be 1. If you did minuses. Or, X could be 0.
So x is 1 higher than y.
And together they
X is-
make 3.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So this and this make 3. And this is 1 more than this.
1 would be 1, 1 would be 2.
Good. Which one is 1 and which one is 2?
X would probably be 2.
And y?
Because I think X in real life would be higher than Y, and Y would be lower than X.
Well, maybe because I said that x is 1 higher than y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think X is higher than Y.
Yes, I think you're both right.
Is Y a girl or a boy? Hey, you can get your own interview here.
Typically,
Bob.
y is a boy and x is a girl.
You cannot talk. So you cannot talk. You're gonna have your own interview.
I'm not used to girls and used to boys too, but I just thought it was girls.
Hmm.
Can we get back to the conversation?
Okay. So for this one, there's a problem with this math formula.
Yeah.
It says,
You mean the Krusty Krab formula? And
no,
SpongeBob?
yes, it's a different one. All right. So this formula is supposed to tell you what number is 2 higher than whatever you give it.
Nah.
And so it says, if you give it x, it adds 1 to x and then returns that.
What the heck are you talking about?
So say you had some robot, and you
Yeah.
could give it any number, and it would do something to that number and give it back to you.
Yeah.
And you program a robot to always give you a number back that's 2 higher than what you gave it.
Mm-hmm.
And you told the robot how to do that. And you said, robot, take the number, add 1 and give it back. Would that be correct?
You're not giving me any clues about this or numbers. Or
So the robot is supposed to give you a number that's 2 higher than what you gave it. But then when
Oh,
you
oh, hold on. 3 plus 1. Yes, it would be 4.
So if you gave it this and you gave it 3 as an input, and it added 1 and gave you 4 back,
Yes, it would be right.
would it be right if it's supposed to give you 2 more?
No, it wouldn't be right.
So what would you change on it?
Instead of making it 1 higher, I would make it 2 higher.
All right, that's good. We found the bug.
Yay!
Yeah, 2 function.
Does he make it to the next interview round?
Yes.
My turn with Mama.
Shake hands.
Welcome aboard.